Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and happy Monday to you. It's time for Cheer Corner. And Cheer Corner is when we together change the world one card at a time. I'm going to make with you an adorable card this morning, and it's from the paper pumpkin. And you know what? I don't even have the box in front of me, but it is from the February 2024 paper pumpkin, and it's called Sweet Springtime. And it has chicks and it has bunnies, and of course, it will make you think of Easter, but it's far more than just Easter. Now, if you end up loving these cards, then be sure to nominate someone for the card, first of all. And second of all, I have a bunch of these paper pumpkins back at my house in Chatham, Ontario. If you want one, let me know and we can make that arrangement for you. They're $35 Canadian for porch pickup. Um, I have sent them away, and the cost is pretty much, I think it was like $17 to send it anywhere, so it's pretty expensive to send. Um, anyway, just so that you know that. The best bet is just to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin yourself. You can skip a month whenever you want to. I just love it. Here we are. This is the Sweet Springtime. And I'm going to combine it because I want to make this little bunny card. I'm going to zoom in for a minute. But it says Happy Easter. Now, I don't want to send an Easter card anymore, but I think I want to use this comforting thoughts. And just because you're going through a tough time doesn't mean that you don't want a cheerful looking card. So I'm going to use one of these things. I think I love this set. It's one of the online exclusives, number 163691. And I'm also going to share something else with you. You know, when you're sick, you start thinking about things a little differently. And I think I honestly do believe that God allows us to be sick sometimes, just so that we remember to be grateful for the times when we're healthy. It really makes you think about what's important in life. And it always makes me reflect about my business too and why do I do what I do. So I'm going to talk and chat while we make this card. So this is a slimline card, and it comes with its own cute little slim envelope. So I'm excited about that. Now, you probably wonder how I run my business. So I do card making. I make these videos because I love this is my way of teaching you and sharing with you and inspiring you. But it's my business. And how do I make money? Well, I make money when you order through me, when you order supplies. I could also do classes, but I'm in two markets. I'm in Europe and in Canada. I travel back and forth at least 3 times a year to see my mom, who's 92, and my kids. And that all makes um, it more difficult to offer consistent classes. So, um, my point is that, and I'm also my second marriage. I got divorced when I was 50, and now I am having a wonderful, wonderful life with Gerard, and I want to prioritize our time together. I don't want to be working all the time. So I'm hoping that just with sharing my videos and the links that you will click on YouTube. There's 2 words that say show more, and then there's a whole description of the video. And in that description are also the links that you can click on if you live in Canada to shop with me. And that always makes me super excited when that happens. And when that happens, I need to find another thing. So this kit came with all these cute little die cuts. The one that I need is this one. So when you do that, I just want to explain it from my end. When you shop with me, when you order online, then I get an email notification saying you have received an online order from so and so. And then I immediately respond with, thank you so much. I'm so excited. You made my day. And then I send whoever it is at least one PDF tutorial bundle. And sometimes 2, sometimes 3. You get one with every $60 purchase. Look how cute this is. So here is the wreath that's going around it. And then we need this die cut. And then there must be some pretty little embellishments yet too. So this one is going to just say springtime greetings. And I'm going to leave that one just the way it is. So let's do that. So, and I know in a way it sounds lazy. Like, okay, why aren't you doing classes? I've tried offering Zoom classes and classes in the mail, and just doesn't seem to work that well. And plus I have to organize it then and coordinate it with my person in Canada. And who knows, maybe I'll get to that point. But right now, I just want to keep it simple. I want to focus on doing my videos for you guys. So I just thought it would be important for you to understand my modus operandi. Like, what am I doing and why am I doing it? And yeah, I don't want to sound salesy or preachy or anything like that. It's just clear communication and transparency so that you know who I am, what I do. And so, yeah, it's a privilege to be able to live in the Netherlands. And you probably think, well, how the heck can you afford to fly back and forth 3 times to Canada? That's a good question. If you would have said that to me, I would have said, oh my goodness, there's no way. Only rich people can do that. And maybe in some ways I am rich, but I'm rich because I'm loved like no one else is loved. But what I do is I have a loft above my garage, which I rent out on Airbnb, and I rent out my house when my kids aren't staying in it. So beginning June, I'll be renting out my house. So whenever I'm not there, it goes on Airbnb, and that pays for my tickets and my taxes and all the other wonderful things. So here I am. I've got this on a block. This is actually a skinny paper pumpkin block. So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, in your first kit, you will get this block as well. So tap, 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 just like Anna says. And when you see that your thing is inked up well, then hover over it slowly. And when it looks like it's in a good spot, then you go down and then you have to commit. And you know what? I went too close to the bottom. I see that now. That's okay. Embrace the imperfection. See, it looks fine. At least it's straight. We'll do one more. Maybe they gave us an extra one. I don't know. Sometimes they give you extra pieces so that if you screw up, you've got an alternative. So let's try again. You guys probably saw me doing this, and now look, this happens too in life. I got ink on my thumb, and now there's ink on the banner. Oh, there. And you know what? Life is good. I was sick for almost a week. I'm still not 100%, but I'm a lot better. I have energy. I was able to get up at 8 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? I'm not coughing my brains out anymore. So that's good. And I spent my time wisely being sick. I just leaned into it. I slept a lot. I read a great book. I'm not done it yet. I listened to books when I couldn't be bothered to hold one up. And you know what? I don't know if my brightness is bright enough. No, there. I don't know if that changed in the video. Changed for me. It makes me happy. Okay, so let's see what the instructions say. I was thinking, let's see if I guessed right. I was going to put this piece on flat, the pink label, and then I was going to pop up the wreath. But I want to see what they did. I think that they did it the other way around. Let's see. This is card number 2. So it tells me to stamp. It's all done without any words, right? So there's the little mini ink spot that you got in the kit. And then they do have that popped up. Oh no, those are dots. This is popped up with dimensionals and this is popped up with dimensionals. So they did it the opposite way that I was going to do it. So this pink piece is popped up. And aren't those chickies just so cute? I was planning to make this with the grandkids, but that didn't happen. We did another thing instead. My daughter Steph had a craft for them too, which was really funny. She thought it was an easy craft, and it was so hard. We had to stitch together a felt basket with a blanket stitch. Now, 5-year-old Anna figured it out. But Clementine, she's 4. There's no way. So we did it together. I learned how to blanket stitch again. I should have. I don't know if I have a picture of it, but yeah, I will do this one-on-one with Clementine another time, and with Anna. I think Anna and I did the box together in the video. I can't remember. Okay. I kind of want to pop this up too. No, this is going to go flat, and you know what? They give you the glue dots because they want to provide as much as possible, but I'm going to use liquid adhesive. Now, liquid adhesive is going up a little bit in the new catalog, so I would suggest that you order now. And I'm going to make a few more suggestions in the course of this video as to things you should get now before they go up in price. And also, the best deal is always the starter kit because you save shipping and tax. No, I want to see this too. It doesn't matter really how you do it, but they have the daffodils at the top and the bottom. So I'm going to do the same thing. There we go. And then this is going to be popped up, and they cover up those bottom daffodils. Kind of, yeah. The starter kit is you pay $135 Canadian, but you get to pick $165 worth of stuff out, and you can't go over. That was another question I often get. And you also get a free paper pumpkin, past paper pumpkin kit. So there's no obligation. It's not like they've started you on a subscription and you have to cancel. No, you just get a free paper pumpkin. So that's exciting. Now, I thought there were some, yes, here they are. There's some, oh, I found there's the glue dots. Here is the image. They give you this thing now that you can tuck your stamp set in here, and then you can put it in a clear envelope, and then you have a graphic for your stamp set. And then remember, there's a die that goes with this too, there's a daffodil die. So Paper Pumpkin has changed the way they do things, and you get all three sets in a quarter. So January, February, March, all coordinated. And there was a set of dies to go with it that you can get. I'll see if I can include the link for that. So here are the cute little gems. But I was talking about the starter kit. So you do get a paper pumpkin included in your starter kit. And the reason they do that is to give you a head start. Paper pumpkin kit is a great way to have a class. If you've never had a class, all you need to do is invite a couple friends over. You don't have to call it a class, and make the paper pumpkin cards. If someone has never made a card before, this is just such a great way to get started. And even if you make cards all the time, it's instant gratification. And if you're not feeling well, for me, I thought, you know, what am I going to do for Cheer Corner? And I thought, oh, this is great. This makes me happy. This is easy. I only see one gem on here. Oh no, there's one up down there too. Okay, there's one here. And I'm thinking there might be a third. I always like to do 3 gems. And I always have a hard time picking them up, I have to say. You got to flip them on their back like a turtle, and then it will stick. Here. And then I'll put another little one by the big one. You guys have any tricks for how you decide where to put your gems? There we go. So now in the inside, I thought it would be fun to stamp the little chickie, because this is going to get me to my second. I told you there were going to be a few recommendations. I have to find a block, okay? 1 minute. Let me find a block. So you lay the stamp on, and then you pick it up with your block. And I should stamp in Memento because I'm going to use some blends. And that's my second recommendation. The blends are also going up in price. Blends are a fantastic way to color. They just will bring you joy. And even if you don't like to color, blends will actually really get you in the mood. I'm just going to put the chickie right over here. And then the chickie is heading its way to find a few juicy worms. And that was the cutest thing. So people ask me, you know, how do you do it? Do you miss your grandkids? I really do, of course, miss my grandkids when I'm in the Netherlands. But you know what? When I am in Canada, I just soak them up. I just enjoy them so much, and yeah. And so it's worth it anyway. One of the days, the kids were all playing at my house, and it was a really nice day. So in the sun, and they had the hose going, and Anna and Fergus had gotten a worm kit from their other Oma. And I heard Clementine say, oh, look, there's a nice juicy worm. Her father is not, they're not fisher people at all. And I'm thinking, how did she get the term a nice juicy worm? But that's what I'm thinking of now, that this chickie is going to go and find a nice juicy worm underneath the daffodils. Oh, sucker, I'm not even on camera. I'm telling you. I'm sorry if I am being a little bit squirrely. And I should put something underneath of here. Okay, watch. I don't want to see my beautiful paper. Okay, we're just going to put this daffodil right here. And I don't know if the chick now looks too big, but I get to show you my fun coloring skills. So we're going to use Lemon Lolly and Granny Apple Green. So I'm going to, we're going to give them a nice soft little belly of light Lemon Lolly. And maybe I could go up a little bit higher. I don't know. And then he's going to get a brighter. It doesn't have to be complicated. And I'll show you a little trick. I kind of want to make him a little bit, give him a little blue eyes, you know, like a blue makeup, but that's not appropriate. Hey, you're too young for makeup, little chickie. And I'm too silly this morning. All right, we're going to give him little orange feet, okay? I don't know if that's real or not, but I think it'd be fun. So I've got some pumpkin pie, and I think I'll go with the light pumpkin pie. I'm going to give him a little, yeah, that's cute. A little, maybe only ducks have orange feet. I don't know, but I wanted to vary it up a little bit. And now if you want to create a little bit of shading, then you've got this color lifter. So I'm just going to give, like so, a little bit in the belly and a little bit on the wing. And then we'll take a look at it later. It takes a little while before the color lifter goes into action. You can also use the color lifter if you go outside of the lines a little bit. So, and you know what? I think it'd be fun to do, well, we'll do the leaves first. We're going to go with dark granny apple green. And if you do end up ordering blends from me, I will send you a 1 hour long blends tutorial. And it gives you some tips and tricks on how to use your blends and you know, get the most out of them. I'm just using the fine tip because that's better for a tiny little area. And with blends, you don't want to press hard because the color transfers so easily. You also want to store your blends horizontally. Don't put them in a pretty little jar. Stampin' Up! Actually provides storage for your blends, and it looks really nice. I love having them right on my desk so that I can look at them and enjoy them even when I'm not using them. And then when I need them, I can just pull them right out. So now for the daffodil, I'm going to use my fine tip, and I'm just going to go down the, yeah, this is the darker one. This is Lemon Lolly. This is one of the new colors. So if you haven't invested in blends yet, that would be a great thing to put into your starter kit. Just fill it with all the colors of the blends, and you'll save up so much money. Plus, you'll be on my team. Team members get a discount for going to my St. Jacob's retreat, which I will post more about. We're almost halfway there, and it's only been available for 2 weeks now. So I'm really excited. It's going to happen. We're going to have a great time, and I hope that you join with some friends. If you have any questions, message me. I might do another video and put it in the event. And I'm going to just, sometimes daffodils have a yellow. The narcissus, they have this light pumpkin in the middle. They're really pretty. My son Oliver and his wife Laura are coming on Thursday, and we are going to Keukenhof, and we're going to go to the tulip fields, and I can't wait to show them. So I'm just lightening this up a little bit. But see how pretty it is? And you can see that the chickie's got a little bit more shading with the color lifter in there. And so springtime greetings. There's also a welcome baby, but I thought this is nice. So please nominate someone. Should I do the last card? Should I do another card? I feel like I haven't been with you at all this week. I've hardly posted. My YouTube channel has been like, oh, the views are down and all that stuff. So if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel yet or haven't subscribed, please do so. Maybe we should do a little contest to see, people can tell me what their favorite video is in the last year. And then someone will get a stamp set. Maybe I'll do that. I should post on my Facebook page just to get things happening again. I want to do a little short video on a Post-it note trick for punches. Does that have you intrigued? Okay, now here is the second card. Oh, and this makes me want to cut this in half. Look at this card. It's got a beautiful gingham back, and I'm thinking, oh, what a shame. So I'm going to fold it in half, and we're going to see what we need to do. I'll put this card out of the way. And this one just has a bunch, it's got a banner, and then it has a bunch of daffodils popped around. Let's see. 5 daffodils. And the daffodils are popped up and the dimensions are popped up. Okay, simple. Yeah, we're going to do this. Here we go. So we have 4 daffodils here. 1, and I thought I popped one out already. Anyway, I feel like I've been all over the map with what I've talked to you about this morning. Sorry if I've dumped on you. You've gotten your squirrel back. I'm so happy to be back. But you know what? I kind of just trusted that until everybody gets sick. Oh, look here, I have the evidence that I've taken one out, but do you think I can find it? I cannot find it. I'll just have to pop out another one, and then I'll find it when this video is over. That is usually the way life goes. So I'm taking one from here. I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's what we say. And that's another funny thing. Do you know how the Dutch people say Paul? Powell. Powell. So I have a friend, Paul, and Gerard calls him Powell, and that's our joke now. So now I exaggerate a little bit. And whenever we see him, I go, "Hi, Powell." I know. I think that when you're not feeling 100%, you might have a bit of a silly sense of humor. I'm thinking that's the case for me. Okay, so what do I want to say on here? I want to use comforting thoughts. I'm going to zoom out because I think I zoomed in too much. I'm here for you. I'm so sorry. You can do this. Sorry. That's a disgusting cough. It really is. I kind of like that you're not alone. The two rabbits together, you're not alone. The sad thing is that a lot of people really do feel alone, and that's why I do the cheer corner. It's great to send a card somewhere in the world for people who might feel alone, and I think it's really nice for someone to get a card from a total stranger. And what I do is I say, so and so has nominated you for this card for my cheer corner, which I do on Facebook every Monday. And then I say why they were nominated, and I wish them my own personal wishes. You're not alone. I hope it's straight. If not, it's a banner, so it's okay. Yeah. It's not straight, but that's okay. We'll put some dimensionals on the back of it. I will see what envelope goes with this. Okay, this pretty envelope. And the other thing that was included in this kit was a box that we've already made together. I lost my card. Isn't, how, oh, here it is. Sorry. You guys are used to me losing things. So I have to stay true to self. I would hate for you to be disappointed. Besides, I think that you must chuckle knowing that I'm just like you. I lose things, I mess things, I get inky fingers on things. Sometimes things go upside down and backwards. It's all good. It's all good. See, and this is gonna, I'm just going to make sure, oh, where do I put this thing? Oh, they've done something else. I see more things happening. Look, there's some kind of frame got put around this. See, I didn't follow the instructions. And that's why, paper pumpkins, some people say they're too easy. Well, guess what? This squirrel still messes up. Yeah, okay. I better look for the frame. Oh, here it is. I see it. It goes right around this piece. Oh. Look at this. This is cute. The frame isn't just a plain white frame. It has little daffodil leaves. Oh, how cute. I had no idea. Now, you know what would make it perfect if it was sticky? Oh, there's another little piece in the corner that has to come out. Oh, look at that. All right, so now the next question is, did they pop it up? Did they do it flat? I think they did it flat. Shall we see if I'm right in my guess? Back we go. Okay. You guys probably already saw there was supposed to be a frame around there. Oh no, they just have glue dots on each corner. So I'm going to do liquid adhesive, and I'm going to close my ink pad before my elbow goes in it. Okay, so remember what's going up in price? Blends, liquid adhesive, envelopes, thick cardstock, any cardstock actually. So it's honestly the perfect time to get a starter kit. Just put all those things that are going up in price in your kit. And then sign up for St. Jacobs and get the discount. We always have so much fun. I do fun really well. I do retreats really well. It's my passion to bring people together and just be joyful. Okay, we all need more fun in our lives. We need more relationships in our lives. And here we go. So I'm just carefully lowering this down. And there's a little pink edge all the way around, just kind of like a bunny's ears. And I'll give it a little nudge up. Oh, well, you know what? It's down. It's okay. Oh, embrace the imperfections. There, look at that. That bunny seems so startled. It's like, oh my goodness, what are you doing here? All right, so now we're going to flip all our daffodils. And we're going to put, bad English. We're going to, not we're gonna, we're going to put dimensionals on the back of all the daffodils. So you can look forward to some beautiful pictures later this week because we are going to Keukenhof, and Keukenhof is the most beautiful garden, flower bulb garden in the world. The Netherlands is famous for it. Okay, so we've got two at the bottom. This one. Oh, and you know what? They have it kind of, I want to tuck it underneath. Does that make sense? They've got one just sticking out. You know, maybe it doesn't make sense. I'll do this. One. And two. Yeah, I can count people. Isn't that great? And I'm just kind of looking. 3. Let's see. Well, that's kind of fun that they've got this one covering it up, but I want maybe 2 daffodils there. I'm not going to cover it up perfectly. And then there's one more over here. There. So there it is. And now we are going to, we could do springtime greetings, but we have a banner that I made already. But guess what happened to the banner? Oh yes, I've lost it. And guess what? I was just going like this to be silly, and look at this. There it is. I promise. I did not plan that. It's life. It's just life. Okay? It's crazy. I couldn't have planned it better, right? I mean, if I was trying to be funny, but that's the irony of it. I'm not trying to be funny. This is just life. There. So even though I stamped it perhaps crookedly, I have lined up that so that it's kind of straight. So, oh, and guess what we forgot? The gems. Another thing to find though, isn't it? Oh yeah, they're under my blends. Okay, but look at that. Isn't that just a pretty spring? All those nice colors. There we go. So remember, get those blends. Oh, and I found my last daffodil. I told you I would find it. I found it before the end of the video. All right, back to the pokey tool. And I'm going to look, not that it matters, but here we go. Oh, I got this one first try. It's going to go down here beside the little egg. And then we're going to put on 2. Oh, I got that one first try too. I'm getting better at this. It's going to go here. There's no rules. You can put them wherever you want. But I'm like the person that comes to class who wants to be just like the teacher. You know, if I like what the teacher did. Whenever you come to my class, you can change anything you want. So here you go. You're not alone. Do I want to stamp something in the inside? So let me know which card you want to send. Nominate someone, whether you want the You're Not Alone or the Springtime Greetings. Either are fine. Just let me know. And I'm just looking for the Cancers. I call this stamp set the Cancer Suck stamp set, but it's actually called Comforting Thoughts. You're Not Alone. And then, yeah, there's so many things that you could put in the inside. So I will wait. And it could be, I wish I could make this better. I don't have all the right words to say. I do have lots of love to give. There is no good card for this. Thinking of you, praying for you, hoping with you, wishing you comfort. Hope this is a feeling better kind of day. So remember, this stamp set is not in any of the catalogs. Stampin' Up! Has a whole bunch of wonderful things. If you go online, there's a section called Online Exclusives. That's where you'll find this, but otherwise, the number is 163691. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. It felt good to be with you today, even though I'm just looking at a little green dot on my laptop. I feel like you're right here with me. If you're going through anything difficult, know that you are not alone. Right now, Gerard and I are also going through some difficulty, not together, like not between us. And I can't really talk about it, but we know. We know what it's like to have tough stuff and to feel like you don't know what to do, that you feel overwhelmed, and that you question and you think, why me? Well, why not me? Why should crappy things only happen to other people? And we take comfort that God knows and we give it to Him. And I know I was walking the beach this morning and I say, God, sometimes it feels like my prayers are banging up against the ceiling of heaven and nothing's happening. But we know that that's not really true. We just get answers not in our time, but in His time. So I hope that brings you comfort today, too. And sending big hugs from Holland. I hope you have a super day, and I hope I get some fun emails with online order notifications, and then you will get fun emails saying, here's a free PDF tutorial for you. Or I might even get an email saying, congratulations, you have a new team member. Um, I don't have a demonstrator business website in the Netherlands because we have to pay for those, and I can't afford to pay for one in both countries. So if you live in Europe and you want to join my team or you want to shop with me, please send me a message. I'd love to help you, and I can help you make it happen. In the demonstrator locator, you can still find me as Jacomina Bolcha in the demonstrator locator, as Jackie Bolcha in Canada. That's crazy. I know it's still my ex's last name. I'm working on it. Apparently, to change your last name, you need to go through Canada Revenue Agency. So I've done this with my taxes. The accountant has the information. I'm hoping that when my taxes are filed, I can then officially change my name. Hallelujah. All right. Bye.